To some of you, Snowden is a hero. To others, he's a traitor. And surely by now you've heard those two options, though there are others. But most everyone agrees, whether they want him in prison or back home living free, that we wouldn't be having this national debate about the kind of society we want to live in if we didn't know what we now know. Please welcome, live from the internet, Edward Snowden.
Can you hear me? Wow. It's good to be back in the United States. And I didn't even need a pardon.
About the documents that you've given to journalists to say there in fact isn't the possibility of a mistake like the New York Times made that would put someone's life in jeopardy.
But in no case have they ever, and again now, we're not in 2013, these aren't in the first days, we're years later, in no case have they ever shown a single individual who has come to harm as a result of these programs. What they want to do is they want to change the conversation. They want to talk about the theoretical risks of journalism in an open society instead of the concrete harms of their policies and programs. And we know from the NSA's own documents that they violated the law or their own policies at least 2,776 times in a single calendar year. And each one of those counts, by the way, is not a single event. That's not a single person's phone calls listening to. A single one of those events was intercepting the phone calls of an entire Washington, D.C. area code for a period of days. Each one of those 2,776 times affected tens of thousands of lives. I think that's what we should be talking about, not whether or not in the United States we should have a free press.
Are there no conditions you can see in which you would come home?
I'm actually more optimistic now than I was before. If you read sort of my immediate statements in the wake of sort of the Hong Kong period, they were not optimistic.
No.
But we've seen the tone change. In 2013, almost every member of Congress was saying, hang this guy off a tree, he's evil, he's costing lives, you know, the oceans are going to boil off, the atmosphere is going to catch on fire. In 2015, only James Woolsey says that. I'm encouraged by the power of technology, the changing of technology. Exile as a political strategy has worked for thousands of years. But tonight, although the FBI is probably not very excited about it, I'm not in Russia, I'm not on the internet, I'm in Utah.